Yo, what's going on guys, and today I want to bring you another low investment strategy which pretty much everyone can do, and this time I'm gonna be doing Heist. So first let's talk a bit about the build again. So I used this build in my previous video. This is level 75 Cyclone and it's below 1 Exalt budget, so it's super new player friendly. Pretty much everyone can have build, probably even better than this one. And to go to Heist, you need to have rogue markers. You just right click on them and you will be able to enter Rogue Harbor. So first let me just show you the strategy, how does it look like. After that I will talk a bit about the strategy, and at the end I will present you results that I did the test of 1 hour of farming this. So I'm doing contracts brute force and I am doing them white without rolling anything on them. So you just talk to this girl and she will open you a portal to the Heist. And this character is super bad for this. It's zone item with zone levels 82 and I am level 75, so I actually die quite a lot. So what I am doing is I am basically running, opening these chests, trying not to die because I can get very easily one-shotted, and I am looking at the maps, at the rewards, and if I see any fossil rewards I would pick them up too. As you can see, I almost died right there, but there is no fossil rewards, so I am just clicking the normal chests. And right when the bar is about to be filled up, the alert bar, I am actually gonna just leave. So this one was quite unrewarding. There was not that many rewards and there was no fossil rewards. So let me try another one. And the reason why I am not finishing the contract, and to finish the contract you need to reach the end and click on the like a big reward chest. And the reason why I am not doing it, because it makes encounter much harder, and if you die from that point you will lose all your stuff. So this is similar, there is no fossil rewards, so I would just go pick up the chest and finish it, but I am not gonna do that right now. Let me just try to find one with the fossils.
What do you mean?
Just so I can show you.
As long as you're paying.
And also my guy is level 4, so I can't do the level 5 one. So I didn't even spend that much time on leveling my guys. Okay, so here is the one with the fossil, so I would just run in, wait here for the reward, door, pick it up, get some fossils, and also pick up some chests. This one doesn't have that many chests, so and as you can see, some of these small chests actually give quite a lot of rewards. So if I die right now, so let me just show you, find some harder monsters. If I die right now, all of the loot is dropping on the ground. And if I would click on the end reward, like this one, I would not be able to come back to pick up this loot. But since I didn't click on it yet, the death doesn't really matter that much. It's just a little bit of a time loss, because now I can just go back to the same spot and it is actually opened, and yeah, I can just pick it back up and go out. So yeah, you can't do that if you're gonna click on the end reward. It would give you some additional rogue markers as a reward, but I don't think it is worth the time and the risk. Okay, so that's basically the strategy. Running in, clicking on the fossil chests and the normal chest, and going out. So let's now talk about this strategy. So I am doing white contracts, brute force, and the reason I am doing brute force is because of prices of contracts. So some of them are worth like 10C for deception, some of them are like 4C, 3C for like demolition, I think lockpicking are worth around that price, but agility, trap disarmament, engineering, and I think, yeah, agility, brute force, engineering, and trap disarmaments are 1C per contract, so they are extremely cheap, and I wanted this strategy to be budget friendly, so I wanted to do one of them. And here you can look at all of the possible rewards in the type of the contracts. So brute force has weapon, unique, and fossils. So out of all of them, fossil are obviously the best one, so I do not even bother clicking on both of them. You could do something like trap disarmament, you can get breach and legion, but you can see them very rarely, and also they do not give that many rewards, they give mostly splinters, which are not worth that much. Engineering is actually also decent, maps and essences can be worth quite a lot, so you could also try that one. But the best one out of the 1C ones is agility. Just look at the rewards, almost every reward is really good. But the reason why I think people are not really doing agility that much and why price is so low, because agility actually takes the longest amount of time to open the doors. It's actually, animation of agility is super long, and also I think most of the people want to focus on just one reward. So for example, in deception you can focus on divination cards, for example. And here you can also, in this cheat sheet, which I will link in the description, you can see what kind of equipment which your follower is gonna equip, what are the possible fifth trinket mods, and yeah, the followers that you need to be able to do certain jobs. So for example, for brute force I have chosen tips because he is only one that can reach level 5, and I actually didn't even reach level 5 on him. So yeah, first what you will need to do is you will need to do just a few contracts with level 1, level 2, level 3, just to level up your guy. It's actually not that long. You will need to finish the contract, so it will be a bit harder. It took me, I think, like 5 contracts to level him up to level 5. And if you want different guys, you just need to do one contract with your base, one of your base guys. Then the one that you will get, you will need to do one contract with him, and then next one and next one you will be unlocking more and more of them. And equipment that I was using is mostly rings cut reduced, just so I have to pay less markers for the contract. So as you can see here, this is the price, so it's actually not that big, it's less than 200 markers, and 400 markers is 1C, so like half a C additional price for markers. It's a bit different. I guess it's actually the same for every single one. Well, if you're gonna choose the guy, it's gonna be increased, so because you have to pay for him, so it's a bit more, so 300.
Just don't ask me to help you.
So this is why I was using the, where is it here, travel fee and rings cut reduced. Also increased job speed, because obviously you want to do it faster. And I was lucky, I think I actually regaled the heist chest have to contain basic currency item, but it's only the rewards chest, and the brute force doesn't have currency reward chest, so it basically doesn't even do anything. You can also use trinket, and to get trinket you would need to do one blueprint with trinket as a reward, so it would be something like this, and at the end of the one of the rooms you will get the bench, like kinda crafting bench looking thing that will give you slot for your trinket. And for the trinket you would go for chance to receive additional, and here if you would go for brute force you would choose fossils, if you would go for deception you would go for divination cards and so on from the rewards chest. So this is basically the baseline with almost no investment, the cheapest contracts, just some markers, very cheap gear. Like everything here did cost me like 10C per item, and yeah, no trinket. So you can definitely make more if you invest more into this strategy. And my characters again is super bad for this. You would probably want something a bit more tanky and much faster. So now let's look at the results of the test that I did. So what I did is 40 brute force contract, and I did them in 1 hour. And I did spend around 10,000 rock markers, and this is all of the loot that I got. So yeah, a lot of fossils, some currency from the regular chests, also resonators from fossil rewards, divination cards from normal chests. Sulfide scarabs actually comes from the fossil chests, sometimes you get them. And yeah, this is some low tier currency, and essences from the reward chest, the small reward chest. Now let's look at the exilence. So everything in this tab is worth around 500C. Rogue markers that I used is 10,000, and they are worth 1C per 400, so 25C. So I did get 500 divided, minus 40C for the contracts and minus 25C for the markers, so 435C pure profit divided by 150, so a bit less than 3 exalts in 1 hour. So for strategy like this, I mean, you don't need pretty much anything, everyone can do it, level 75 again. 3 exalts per hour is actually pretty ridiculous in my opinion. And yeah, again, you can increase it by a lot if you're gonna do like good trinkets, level guide to your level 5, maybe do better contracts, not just the brute forces, get better gear and so on. Now the last part I'm gonna talk about is the TFT Discord. So if you're gonna buy contracts, you can go to TFT. I will link the invitation to the Discord in the description. You go to the ultimatum softcore trades, bulk heist, people sell contracts here, or you can go to want to buy and type something yourself. And here you can also search for, let's say, brute force. So I can show you agility, engineering, trap, brute force, 1C. Again, brute force, this guy has 50 of them, 1C each, and so on. So you can buy insane amount. This guy is selling even for cheaper than 1C, and so on. So you can buy insane amount of them, and yeah, just run around, pick up loot, super easy. From time to time I was dying again. I think I died like 10 times. So you can definitely make more than 3 exhaust per hour if you have better character and yeah, invest a bit more. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I might test some more heists in the future with more investment, but I wanted to keep it new player friendly. So that's gonna be it for today. If you want to, you can check out my Twitch channel, link is in the description, and thanks for watching. See ya.